Welcome back, and now we will see Pandas data frame grouping. What is the grouping? Basically, Pandas data frame, we can do the grouping of the data. First of all, what is the grouping? Here inside the data frame, we have group by function. And this group by function is used to split the data into groups based on some criteria. Pandas objects can be split on any of their axes. The abstract definition of the grouping is to provide a mapping of labels to the group names. Like we can take an example, we have our data inside this DF data frame. Like we have already read a CSV file, salaries.csv file. We are working on the salaries.csv file. Now we just want to make a group of data. Like in our data frame DF, we have 78 rows and 6 columns. And one of them column is sex, and inside this column we have two type of values like male and female. We just want to make a group of males and group of females separately. So we can use this group by function like df.groupby, and inside this we can write a column name. So here I'm just writing a column name sex. It will group our data on the basis of this column. Okay, so I can run this block and finally extract a column by the name. We just want to check what is the inside df underscore sex. Okay, before that we will check this particular column df sex. Df sex column will have male and female. Head is providing only the top 5 records. So here the top 5 records we have only the males. Basically we have male and female, and we can extract the column values like this also, df.sex.head. Both are the same. Now we have grouped the data. Now what we can do, we can apply some mathematical aggregation functions over the group of data. We cannot see directly the output of the group. We can apply the aggregation functions over the group. If you want to print this particular group, then you can write this variable and then you can run, and you can see this is a group by. Basically it is a iterator. So we can use this iterator with some functions. Like we can write here df underscore sex dot count. Now you can see the output. It will give you the output of the count. Like group wise count. First we have grouped our data on the basis of this column, and then we have male and female, two unique values inside this column. So two groups are made, and then it will give you the count of all the columns. So like this we can group our data. Okay, similarly we will group our data frame on the basis of rank. Okay, df.groupby rank, and then we will calculate the mean of all numerical columns. Like this is grouped on the basis of rank. Rank is a iterator, and then we will apply a aggregation function. So df underscore rank dot mean, and now you can see the output. Our rank column have 3 unique values: associate professor, assistant professor, and professor. So on the basis of rank we have made the group. And now we are taking the mean value of every group. So mean value can be on mean value we can calculate only for the numerical columns. So here we are getting only 3 columns, that is the PhD, service, and salary. And we can check the mean value for associate professor group, for assistant professor, and professor group. Okay. Now I can give you a question like this. Like you can solve the basic questions. Calculate the mean salary for men and women. Okay, so what we will do, first we will group our data on the basis of the sex column, and then mean salary. We want the mean salary, so we extract only a particular column called the salary, and after that we will apply the mean function. So df.groupby sex, and then for accessing a particular column salary, and after that we have applied the mean function. And you can see the output. Mean salary for male and female is this. Okay, and the next question is like same problem we can solve like this also. Here the difference is we are written here double square brackets. So you can see the output will produce in the form of data frame. This is a data frame. and the previous one is a series. You can store, like I have done in a single step, you can store like group by, you can store in a variable, then again after that variable, using that variable you can access particular column, and then you can apply the main function. In the steps you can do, or either you can do in a single line. So this is very simple. We can extract our interest results within a very small line of code. Okay. And similarly, we can group using two variables, like I just want to group using sex and rank both, and then I just want to calculate the salary. So you can see the output of this. First, we have grouped on the basis of sex. So two groups, we have female and male, and then inside the female, we have three values, like associate professor, assistant professor, and professor. And inside the male also, we have three groups. Okay. So like this, we can make a group of two variables also. Now I'll give you an exercise, group data by discipline and find the average salary for each group. Just pause the video and solve this question. Group data by discipline and find the average salary for each group. I hope you solved, and now you can see the answer here. Like first we will group by the discipline, and then we will select the salary, and then we will check the mean. Okay, and you can see the output here. The discipline, we have two disciplines in our data, A and B, and the output is mean salary. So like this, we can do grouping in data frame, and this is very important when you analyze your data.